Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Opening the Door, an experiential meditation. Tonight, a Buddhist mantra. Om A Ra Pa Cha Na Di. Today is Wednesday, September 12th. It is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And hello to everybody. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Cindy. Nice to see you all. You know, I want to say a word about, and coincidentally, Cindy is here as well, a word about this hurricane that is off the east coast right now of the U.S. You know, whenever these disasters happen, it is very easy for us to get caught up in feeling fear for others, fear of the destruction, fear for the damage and the pain and the suffering that we're going to perceive. And, you know, ultimately, that doesn't really help you, and it doesn't really help anyone else either. What you can do instead is take a look at things from a little deeper perspective. Take a look at it, see that these same characters, these same people have come here time and time again, that they knew and are willingly taking part in this particular experience. And what to do instead is to project that perfection of things, even in the midst of what we would perceive as imperfection, to see beyond what is right in front of our eyes and see the deeper evolving and evolutionary offering that is occurring, to see how we can impact. And when we do that, when we stay in that spacious, calm, tranquil space, we are able to observe and pick up the cues from the universe that will show us where we can lend our evolution in the process. And for some people, it simply means praying for people's well-being. You know, that those who weather the storm in the best way possible for their experience. And you'll notice, you'll never hear me say, I'm going to pray that that person be healed. To me, that is an arrogant statement, as much as I know that people don't mean it as an arrogant statement. It may be very much part of someone's journey that they are not healed. That whatever illness they have becomes an intrinsic part of their existence. For example, HIV, or early onset rheumatoid arthritis, or anything else that a person can go through. For me, I've been carrying skin cancer for decades now. No matter what it is in our existence, that attitude of acceptance of what is, even faced with the things that we would find to fear. Allow yourself to be in that tranquil space, to watch for the openings. The universe will show you how you can lend your support, how you can evolve in the process too, and allow that compassion to well up within you. I hope that helps. I really does. I'm not saying it's easy. You know, I've been on the battlefield and I've seen carnage and wreckage, and it's never easy, and all the things I've just said can get lost pretty quick when you're stuck right in the middle of it. But of course, that's always the acid test. It's okay when we're sitting safe, you know, behind the walls, 100 miles away, 1,000 miles away. It's different when we're right in the midst of it. So I would ask perhaps that you would pray for people and meditate upon people's ability to remain calm, to remember their highest selves they have available to them at the time. And that's really the best that we can all do. And of course, understanding deeper that as much as we are actually part of the process that has created this, the dissipation of this same hurricane will one day be achieved by a collective consciousness making it so. And in your meditations and in your prayers, you can certainly put out the intention that this storm loses its power and fades away much faster than anticipated. For tonight, we're doing a Buddhist mantra, and Cindy, of course, you're very welcome. One of the unique, and I shouldn't say unique because unique really isn't it, okay? All of us have this capability, every single person on this planet. But one of the things I find that I do that I haven't met a lot of people who do it yet is I can really read emotional states right through the words. Like the emotional state that the person was in when they wrote it slaps me. It really does. And I got to say, when that little post came up, I felt a little slapped. It was like, okay, there's some real emotion here, and when that happens, it's like, okay, you have to answer. You have to speak out to this and talk about it and help to ease that in some way. Our mantra, coincidentally, this evening will help with that. This is a Buddhist mantra, and this is known as the Manjushri mantra. And unlike most times, we're going to try something a tiny bit different again tonight. We're going to not discuss the meaning of the mantra. I want you to instead, the only thing I'm going to say about it is each syllable represents an aspect of spiritual consciousness that is beneficial to you. You see, when you look at TM or Transcendental Meditation and some of the other meditative techniques that have come out of the East, the deeper techniques take you to a place where you understand that I could feel that, Cindy. I didn't want to come out and say it, so that I wouldn't violate, your privacy in some way. But yeah, that's exactly what it was, is that anxiety, that fear came right through the words you wrote. And you only wrote a short little piece, but boy, it really whacked me. So that's why I wrote that back, and that's why I wanted to say something this evening. So, when it comes to the mantras, the mantra itself is actually devoid of meaning, and you really want it that way. It's just a word. It doesn't have any intrinsic meaning other than what we assign to it. But here's the unique thing about mantras, okay, is they are a vehicle to access a vibrational patterning. And it is that vibrational patterning that we are vibration. Energy is vibration, okay? And when we work to shape the energy of our being through the mantra. And by leaving it mostly meaningless, but by not exploring the meaning too deeply, we often can find that the meaning may be realized at a deeper level because we haven't actually filled the head with the meaning. And the way the body feels, the way the spaciousness opens up for you can very much bring a very personal meaning to it. So, the only thing I do want to say about the mantra is the pronunciation, and then we're going to get to this right away. And I hope it brings a sense of calm and tranquility and wholeness to each of us tonight. Om, of course, we know. And then the A is not an A, but an Ah. So we are Om, Ah, Ra, Pa. Now the C is Ch, so it's Cha, Na. Now this is the interesting one. It's the HI is E, but you really want a echo, so it becomes D. So Om Arapachanadihi. Okay? And we'll let that mantra, we'll let that vibration take us over and take us to that higher plane, that higher place of peace. And believe it or not, this alone has a positive effect on the whole, on this hurricane, on the people involved with it, just by being here, right now, present, meditating. Nothing we can do is separate from the effects that we have on each other and on the whole. So with that, I would invite you to get yourself comfortable. Find a nice, comfortable spot. And again, as I like to say, I like to envision that golden thread coming up from my crown chakra, leading up into the heavens, supporting me naturally upright, connecting me to that divine energy. And with that, I'll take a deep, comfortable breath. Again, we meet on that alpine meadow, that beautiful meadow of light and love and compassion. Caress the grass. Feel the cool breeze. The snow on the distant peaks. The enlightening smell of the pine forest. Here in the midst of that meadow, our sacred space. The very act of coming to this space, sitting on our cushions, activates a deep, deep vibration within each of our beings. We are connected. We are whole. We are truly one. Om Arapachanadihi. Om Arapachanadihi. Om Arapachanadihi. Om Arapachanadihi. Om Arapachanadihi. the vibrations to sink deeply within your being. The words fading into an intelligible vibration. Every cell, every molecule, every physical and energetic part of that which you are responds to the mantra. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. With every repetition, visualize waves of healing energy leaving your crown chakra, radiating out in a 360-degree pattern of spherical love, expanding in a wave from your being. Each syllable of the mantra, each vibration travels outward, building on the next, until a powerful, loving, forceful, spherical, light wave of pure joy radiates from your being, encompassing the planet, crushing your fears, easing your anxieties, raising your heart, raising your eyes, raising your vibrational state. Om Rapachanadi. 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 In your mind, visualize waves of light and love. No matter what appear, no matter what the physical manifestation may appear to be, these waves of light and love they are here, now. Supporting us, carrying us, holding us on our journey. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. We are all one. Every breath intermingles with another. Every thought is echoed a world away. Every action, every word sends a vibration, a ripple that spreads throughout the whole. Today, in this moment, we choose to send a ripple of awakening love. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Deeper and deeper into this stillness. Deeper and deeper to that wellspring of love and energy that exists within. More and more, with each passing repetition of the mantra, our very being vibrates in harmony. One building on the next, one vibration raising the next vibration. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadihi. Om Rapachanadi. The boundaries have disappeared. No longer limited by the outward appearance of your human form. Your consciousness stretches across the globe. You see everyone and everything within you. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Can you sense it? Can you sense the wellspring of love and power in the silence within you? Allow yourself to sink into that well of light and love at the center of your being. There is no I left. My voice becomes your voice. I feel the beating of your heart in my chest. It is my breath that inflates your lungs, and your eyes that allow me to see. Om Rapachanadi. Om Rapachanadi. Om Arapachanadi. Stay in this space. Allow every molecule, every fiber and cell of your being to remember the feeling of this vibrational state. To choose to live in this state. There may be a hurricane on your door. But in your heart, the silence is deafening. Allow the truth of your being to fill you, support you, and carry you. Om Arapachanadi. Om Arapachanadi. Om Arapachanadi. Be at peace. Stay here as long as you wish. You are loved. Namaste.